Hey team, sorry about that, just trying to get the camera set up, hopefully you can see me. So, the title of this video is literally why you must model success. Essentially, can't get my words out. So, one of the things that I used to do when I was trying to lose weight was I was trying to look to other people who'd done the same thing I wanted to achieve. And it's a really good way to do it because then you're not on your own so much, and if somebody else has done it, it generally means that you can do it. But there's a couple of ways that you need or a couple of things you need to think about before you jump in and model somebody's success. Okay, so I'm Gavin. I'm a personal trainer, sports nutrition coach, and functional aging specialist. And my job is to help people over the age of 45 who are struggling with their weight. They maybe have the onset of lifestyle-related diseases like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. Lots of our clients have injuries as well, and it's a big barrier to exercise. And what we do, we come up with a nutrition and fitness solution for those individuals and for them to basically get fit and get their life back. Just a strategy for healthy aging, which is really, really cool, okay? So when we go on to modeling success, first of all, I used to be, if you didn't know me already, I used to be really, really overweight. I was 20 kilos overweight, more than I am now. And, that wasn't just, I put a little bit of weight on as I got older. I was an overweight child, teenager, adult, and I did do the old yo-yo dieting thing. And when I was going through all this, I used to model success. I did the Weight Watchers diet. I did bodybuilding type stuff. I did this, that, the other, and all these other types of diets. Low carb I did keto, I did whatever, you name it. And the problem was, none of those things were sustainable. So yes, people were successful, but when I actually became educated, I kind of realized that they weren't successful long term. Okay, so when you're looking at modeling success, I'm going to write this on the board, hopefully my pen works. Okay, model success. You need to find, or in my mind anyway, I was looking to the wrong thing. I was looking for success, kind of short term, lose 20 kilos in 10 weeks, do this, do that. When actually what I really wanted deep down, and I'm sure it'll be the same for you, is to never have to worry about my diet again. Never ever be overweight again. And that's one of the big things. So the goal now is more longevity, okay? So my rubbish handwriting. So longevity. So model success, who's done it long term. And I sort of went really deep into it. I became a personal trainer, became a nutrition coach through my whole journey to find out what was longevity. And having been a personal trainer for a long time now, having trained lots of people in the Growing Younger program, lots of our clients lose weight and they tend to keep it off for long periods of time. Never do we promise there's going to be a quick fix. Never do we promise that you're going to lose tons of weight. The whole approach that we do, we talk about longevity, and it comes down to basically having some habits, some really good habits, okay? And habits are something that we don't really think about too much, but what I found was, and over time, probably by accident really, is I've implemented little habits into my life, wherefore motivation comes out of it. There's no longer any motivation required to go to the gym or get up early. It's something you repetitively do over a period of time to become used to doing the same thing. So for me, I just habitually go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week now. Yes, I try and have a focus, but it's just something I do now. I feel really, really odd if I don't do it. Like for you, for argument's sake, if you don't brush your teeth in the morning, you probably feel a bit weird. That's sort of the comparison. So the longevity was to bring into habits, okay? And just out of as important, but in our book, our Growing Younger book, I really delve into habits, okay? We talk about habits a lot and why it's important and how they build a foundation of your new healthy lifestyle. So too many people look to short term, okay? And when they look to short term, they're only looking at snapshots of 6, 8, 12-week programs to get them to where they want to be. And we want to be looking long term, so you need to look to people who've done this in the past. And with our program, the reason the program is designed as it is, the Growing Younger program, is because it's modeled on my success. I lost my 20 kilos 8 years ago, and I've kept it off for 8 years, okay? Now, when you look at it, most of the stats say 90% of people that lose weight regain it. So I'm very much in the 10% of people who's not only lost weight, but I've kept it off. So if you want to model success, then obviously I may be the right person to learn off, okay? Some of the things I talk about may not be kind of normal mainstream stuff that other people talk about, but it's because I've got a long-term focus in mind. I do this stuff, I know how to teach this stuff, so that's why I want to talk about longevity. I am one of the 10% of people in the world that have managed to, gone from being a yo-yo dieter, heavily overweight, to being able to lose my weight and maintain it. And I've literally got the whole solution. This is how I teach my clients to do this thing. And you need to model the right success. So if you're somebody that's struggling with your weight and struggling with injuries, bearing in mind I've got lots of injuries. I've had 8 knee operations, I've had shoulder problems, I've got like the onset of arthritis in my fingers. I'm not even 40 yet. I'm still managing to do these things. Okay, so modeling success, I would be a good person to model and copy off basically and learn from. Okay. And I wish I had somebody that I could have done that to when I was going through this all, and same as my clients as well, right? So you need to really focus on longevity and learn from somebody that has has achieved what you want to achieve, right? I may not be that person, and that's absolutely fine, but you need to understand what is it, the long-term goal that you want, what is your big major desire, then go out and look for it. Look for the person that's achieved what you want to achieve and model their success. And like I said, there's tons of diets, there's tons of keto, low carb, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, you name it, you got it, and they're absolutely fine. And if you can do those things for long periods of time to be successful, then that might be right for you. Now the problem with a diet, or going on a diet, or going on a crazy workout regime, is literally simply because a diet has earned its title as a diet because it helps you lose weight. But I don't like diets. We shouldn't go on diets. You should find a solution that you can do daily without it being tough, without it being too restrictive or depriving you. Because once all those things start to factor in, it becomes really, really difficult, and you're off the diet and you're back to your old self again really, really quickly. All right. So yes, those diets work. They've earned their right to be called a diet. Because the diets work, all right. And like I say, in our book, the new book that we've got out, okay, the link is just down below. I really urge you to go and pick up a copy, okay. I think you'd be, really, really beneficial. And it's simply called how to feel 10 years younger and stay functionally fit after 50. It's based on all the clients we've had, all the research we've had, and basically my input of how I've managed to do this stuff, up until now. So, like I said, the link is down below. Jump in and have a look at the book. And there's a bit of a sales letter. If you get bored of the sales letter, jump to the bottom, check your details in. I'm not asking you for any money just yet. It's literally an expression of interest to jump to the pre-sale list. It's only going to cost you $10, okay? It's literally to cover our shipping and handling. The book will eventually be about $47. We're making a bit of a loss right now as well, just because we want so many people to get this book. So you get your $10, and there's a bunch of other cool little bonuses as you can read in the link. And if you're not happy with the book, we'll refund you $10 and you get to keep the book and the other stuff anyway. So it's pretty much of a no-brainer for you, really. So modeling success, find out what it is and think about what you want and look for people that can give it to you. Okay, if you're over 45, if you have lifestyle-related diseases, if you have an injury, and you want somebody to help you design a training program, a nutritional strategy, then we are the people you need to model. We are the people you need to come and speak to, and we can help you with that, okay? But like I said, for now, just get the book. It's only going to cost you $10. It's not going to break the bank, and you'll see kind of our philosophies through it. So that's pretty much it from me, guys. Interesting little video, different kind of video. But, take home is always have longevity in mind. If you can't do something long term, you probably shouldn't be doing it in the first place, all right? And when I'm talking about longevity, I'm talking about systems, nutrition, and exercise. If something says 5, 6, 8 weeks shred, lose 20 kilos in 6 weeks or 8 weeks, probably just leave it alone. It's not going to be right for you, and certainly not for long term. So as always, guys, that's it from me. Start afresh, because if you don't make a change today, how will tomorrow be any different? Cheers.